Are you ready?
2 o'clock.
Okay.
Top there's Kim. Center and text. Good afternoon. This is the Williamson County Board of Commissioners. We're reconvening from this morning's meeting. It's January 17th. It's 2:01 p.m. Roll call, please.
Tim Atkinson.
Present.
Jim Marlowe.
Present.
Jim Razor.
Okay. Did you guys get the amended budget?
Yes.
All right. Kim, do you have any questions? Any comments about this?
My only question is, did I get everything stated accurately as you requested?
I believe it is.
And you understood my note on the 50450 line item?
Could you refresh that, Kim?
Sure. When putting in the requested changes, I had noted on the sheriff's amended budget that they had listed the approved amount for 23 as $134,205. However, the budget document actually listed $144,893 as approved.
Okay.
So that left a $10,688 difference that I added to the capital improvement, since that's where you were putting all of the remaining variance.
Okay. What was that account?
It's 50450. I think the sheriff's office originally requested 134,205, but the board had increased it by 10,688 during the budget process. And I think that was just a minor oversight there. So I had asked Stephanie to pull out the budget book so you could verify that with your own eyes about what you had already approved for 2023.
Right. And that was the 144,893.
That's what you'd already approved, right?
And we're going up to 244,893, which is
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jim, do you have any comments or concerns?
Numbers added up to what we talked about earlier.
Okay. Jim, you have any comments or concerns?
No. Ready to go?
Well, we need the motion.
The motion to accept the amended 2023 budget.
Is this considered a tentative budget?
Yes, this is a tentative budget.
Yeah.
Yes, I just want to clarify the motion to accept the tentative 2023 tentative budget.
Could I get you to do one more clarification that this is an amended general fund budget? It's not a countywide, it's just a general fund.
Okay. An amended general.
Tentative.
Amended general fund budget. I'm done.
Want to state the years?
2023.
I guess that would be 20.
It all depends on how you record it.
23, 22, 23.
How you write it down.
All right.
And I'll second.
We have a second. Roll call, please.
Tim Atkinson.
Yes.
Jim Marlowe.
Yes.
Jim Razor.
Okay, glad to have that done. I'm going to jump back.
Before we move on,
Yeah.
go back. At this point then on this gets posted,
Yes,
or was it 15 days or?
yes, and then you'll have to put it on another agenda to adopt a final.
Yeah.
But is it 15 days? Is that the
Yes,
time?
let me grab my book to make sure it's not 14. I think it's,
What's
So you
that?
don't have to publish it again.
I'll have to publish it again, but it just is for one, but it sets out for 14 days.
Right, it sets
14
out
days.
14
Okay,
days.
14 days.
14 to 15 days.
okay. Well, the publication comes into play for the truth and taxation hearing. This doesn't have any impact on that. we're not doing redoing the tax levy. So I don't think there would be anything for you to publish.
You can check on it.
Okay,
What I just read during the break said, post notice on our website, if we maintain a website,
Yeah.
but it didn't say anything about it in the paper.
I will reach out to Brad.
Okay. All right.
Oh, there's my book. 1 minute.
So when I post that, do I just do the amended part of it, like on the website?
Whatever she gives you to cook, I mean, she'll give it. I'm
Well,
guessing it's just amended.
Yeah. I would just put it out there, Stephanie, with, if you could label the link, the tentative amended general fund budget.
Okay.
Okay. And let me verify here on the 14 versus 15 days. Just 1 second here. I know we look this up every year. It's just a habit of always looking it up. 15 days. To public inspection for at least 15 days prior to final action by the board.
Okay.
So if you want to do 15 days from now, if you have a meeting coming up, you know, within that time frame, or you can schedule one, or you can add it to an agenda of a meeting you already are planning on.
Okay, anything else on the budget, amended budget? Okay,
I would, to get it in the discussion loop, not for action. I also looked, one of the issues I still have some concern with, the clerks here, so certainly listen to that opinion. But I don't see where we have any money allocated for voting machines. For the last document I received from you, the hardware purchase there we're talking about is about $600,000. So somewhere along the line, we've got to figure out where that, we just put some in a couple of different places we can get to.
so there was a discussion about using leftover, what was left over on the funds.
I read and read and read on our, and I wanted it to qualify, and I can't make it qualify. I'm not the expert, but
I think when we talked about that, we can still recognize that any of the open amounts up to $10 million is lost income, without any little verification of proof that we have lost income. And that was one of the early on changes in the rules. And so I think the thought was that when we got to the end of this, whatever was left over, we recognize as income.
Right.
And then,
I guess the debate there then would be, is this the issue we want to use that for?
right, and that would be a board issue. And I think at the time, nobody really wanted to really go out and say that we were going to buy voting machines. At that time, we were still looking at budgets and everything.
I think also at that time too, the idea was that there's a possibility that the state may come through the grant development process.
And
We weren't gonna do
that's not going to
anything.
happen. Melissa.
I don't think it's going to, not like the first round, that's how it happened. That's how we got our machines
We weren't gonna do anything
in 100s, but we've been waiting
through
for that
this
for a long time.
coming up in April.
And so the next general election would be,
You have the March election
Primary.
in 24.
well,
24 shots.
but that would be the primary election. Well, no, the primary election would be in 24. And the general election, we have.
The March, so this April one is, I mean,
It's
anything before that, then your next one is March of 24,
Right,
and then November 24.
right.
Next two.
I think we talked about not doing it before the April elections. 'Cause we
Right.
wanted to make sure that we had it correct. So if you guys are, if you're interested in doing that, I would say, then give us some pricing. If you're interested in doing that.
With the ARPA money,
Well, I would think right now, if she was just gonna go out and get a price.
I've already submitted one to you guys. You want me to get another one?
Yeah, if you could get an update or resubmit that to us. I don't have that. If you've got it, I don't have it.
Well, one thing we probably need to take, I need to look at is, you know, in June, we're gonna be
less
submissions, some precincts.
less precincts. So we don't,
So I
does that
need to
mean
look
we
at
won't
that.
need as many?
Like,
And estimated delivery time of order.
Yeah, but I mean, anything now, it takes a little while, just like cars, it
Right.
takes a little while to get to, so
Right.
we want to give them plenty of time. But I'll be seeing him next week. And talk to him about it. Try to get something completed.
Good enough?
Absolutely. Anything else?
Travel reimbursement.
Oh, travel reimbursement, yeah. Good catch. I am, yes. Yeah. We can go ahead, I'll bounce back. Having travel reimbursement to Commissioner Laser. And that was for January 13th, meeting in Springfield.
Oh.
Right, 375 miles, which is total reimbursement of $245.63. I make a motion that we accept this travel reimbursement.
I'll second it.
Tim Atkinson,
Yes?
Jim Marlowe,
Yeah.
Jim Razor.
Okay. All right, back to Mayor. This morning, the treasurer gave me some invoices from Mayor Network. And this looks to be like a January monthly statement. And we approved $7,338.20 according to his quote for the IT services. I have a statement today which mimics what his original budget was, item by item, but the totals are a little bit different, it's a little bit more. And I'm going to say that it's about over $1,000 more per month than what we had originally gotten from Mayor. I'm going to say that maybe we should investigate this to make sure that this is actually what we need to be paying on a monthly basis. This is what we voted on today. I guess we can take this vote back. We send this, we send it, and then put this and talk to him and verify the fact that these are going to be the numbers.
Either rescind it or make another motion on.
When you talk to him
Well, it's
first.
$1,000 more. I'd like to, and I called him before.
Contingency that it's on contingents, that it's correct, but we probably do need to rescind.
Let's rescind this. I'd like to clean that up. Let's clean this up, and then we'll get this, we'll have it, if we have to have a separate meeting just for this, we'll do this. Yeah, I'll make a motion that we rescind this morning's vote on there,
On the IT
on
contract,
the IT contract.
then what about, that's not the exchange licensing
No.
and anti-spam,
No,
just on the one, rescind it, okay?
yeah.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Roll call, please.
Tim Atkinson?
Yes.
Jim Marlowe?
Yeah.
Jim Razor?
Okay, I reached out to Jim, or to James, he didn't want to take my call. He hadn't heard back from me yet. I'm just not comfortable
Sure.
leaving this. We'll set up another meeting and we'll get this approved. If this is what it actually is, I'll get you guys copies of these receipts, or these invoices. And then if you want to talk to him, you guys can actually talk to him. Okay. Okay. Does anybody have anything?
I do.
Okay.
When do we plan on getting back together to start talking about it? And get in contact with the individual that requested some ARPA funds, put on an application, everything. And I told them we were taking a break right now, but, waited till the first of the new year, just about it, almost into February, at the end of January. February 1st, that's a Wednesday. Normally we do Wednesdays.
We do
Wednesday
Wednesdays.
afternoons. We can make any time though, really, to start talking about ARPA.
February 1st is also going to be at your 15 days.
So we can do it all on one day if you want, and however you want to do it.
Yeah.
We always have the afternoon for ARPA, when you do the budget or.
The budget in the morning and ARPA in the
That's
afternoon.
fine.
Fair enough?
We do have a debt revision scheduled on that side of the border on February 1st. too, but I mean, we
Okay,
can divide it up.
we put the divider up. Okay, does anybody have anything else? Okay, do you want to go ahead and set the time for that meeting on that Wednesday?
Yeah, let's go ahead and set the time for
How
that.
about 10 o'clock? You guys do the 10,
10
and
o'clock
then
is
we'll come back at
That's fine.
1:15 and do the ARPA.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, February 1st, board meeting at 10. And how are you guys for Tuesday? If I could get an answer on this mayor
Tuesday.
network, you want to have, would you guys like to have a meeting Tuesday morning?
24th.
Yeah.
I'm not available.
You're not available? Okay, then that Wednesday, would you like to have a meeting that day? I'd like to get mayors.
I'm not, I'm away all day on the 25th.
Okay. Is it too late, Stephanie, is it too late to get a meeting in on Friday?
I think so.
We still get an agenda out?
Friday.
Okay, you guys want to just meet for a few minutes, get this thing taken care of?
Friday afternoon.
I'd rather do it in the morning if it's okay.
Okay.
You free on the morning?
Yeah.
Free on the morning? That would be the 20th. At 10 a.m.? Okay,
You're just gonna recess and reconvene? It's already on the,
I think we need a,
you need a new agenda, it's already on the agenda. Or,
let's just have it go out in the agenda. Yeah,
you got that.
I just need to be sure about that.
And this is to approve the mayor.
This is the mayor IT contract and anything that is associated with that. Because we approved the tokens and we approved the licensing also. Okay, does anybody have anything else that you'd like to talk before I close this thing out?
No, make a motion.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Or recess, is it recess and reconvene? Just adjourn.
We adjourn. We have a second?
so the motion's to adjourn.
Adjourn.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Tim Matheson?
Yes.
Jim Marlowe?
Yeah.
Jim Reeser?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you, guys.